So the you're absolutely right in that kind of the basics of TikTok is very much entertainment based. Um, it's kind of like YouTube in that sense, but YouTube has a lot of educational content on it, right? Like a lot of the best videos on YouTube or some of the most well performing videos, at least consistently, are tutorial videos, like how to do a thing. A lot of those do really, really great. TikTok seems definitely much more entertainment focused, I think, than YouTube, but what I do on there is education. I teach people how to do things. My best performing videos are how to build a tiny little startup idea really, really quickly, like kind of my small entrepreneurship in 15 minutes. Let's build a travel directory or a website or a listing or something like that. Um, and so it's been a little, it feels weird. I think everybody probably feels like they have an uphill battle on TikTok when they're first starting out. And I'm not very big by any means. I had like 34,000 followers, but it's going well. But it's definitely weird. Yeah, I'm trying to teach people how to do things, and I'm not. I'm kind of fun in how I do it. Like it's a little entertaining, but it is still like mostly education focused. And so there's a lot that I have to do to kind of squeeze the content into the right format so people find it interesting,
Yeah.
right? Because a lot of people, like, I could teach you in like 15 minutes, like right now, how to build a website, and that's super super powerful and awesome if you want to build something. But like if I don't do it in a fun way in under 60 seconds, probably nobody's really going to care on TikTok. So it's weird. You have to compress. There has to be some almost like social sex appeal to your content. Not in the sense that it actually has to be like sexual by any means, but like it just has to be, it has to pull people, right? There has to be something like ooh about it, which is frustrating because I just want people to build stuff, and I think I teach best in like a 30-minute to 60-minute block of time where I get to present and answer questions, and I'll do all sorts of things. And that's why I do live streams sometimes, because that works really, really well. But people still really, really like the format on TikTok. And I think if you give away a ton of valuable information and show all the cool things that you can do with a new skill set, or just talk excitedly about a topic that you're really interested in. I've seen tons of people do super, super well, but it just, it, the main thing about getting like popular on TikTok, from my experience, is just consistency. You just make a video more or less every day. Um, I batch make my videos, so I make like 7 or 14 every weekend, so I don't have to do it every single day, and then I just post it. That saves my life, and I think everybody else should do the exact same thing. But as long as you're posting consistently and trying new ideas out, if you stick with it, you will find something that does well. Like it is just a matter of time. I've seen everybody that I know that has done well has posted like at least 20 to 25 videos. And everybody that I know that hasn't had traction on TikTok yet tried posting like 10 and none of them went anywhere. So they gave up. Right. But
Yeah.
like even now, like one out of every like 10, 20 videos that I post does well. And that's just kind of the nature of TikTok. It's very viral and individually bit content focused. So it's weird, but it's just consistency. It's the biggest thing that I can recommend. Yeah.
What made you choose TikTok then, if it is such a difficult place to educate on? Because I think 60 seconds is not nearly enough. I totally understand the necessity of like a 30-minute or a 50-minute lesson where you can interact and kind of engage with the people who are in your lesson. So why TikTok?
Yeah. Oh, great question. I when TikTok first started getting really, really popular, which was like I want to say like 2 years ago ish. Um, I tried it. I tried posting a video there, and it did pretty well, but I didn't like it. I was like, I don't know how to make, like, everybody that I knew, everybody in my audience, everybody on my live stream is always like, you got to do TikTok, you got to do TikTok. Everybody's on TikTok, you got to do TikTok. And everybody on LinkedIn, I was making a ton of LinkedIn content at the time. Everybody was like, you got to do TikTok, you have to do TikTok. And I thought it was stupid. I was like, no, this is done. Like, there's no education on the platform. It's all entertainment based. Where is my content going to fit at all? Um, and nobody could really give me too straight an answer. And I didn't really see anything going on the platform or anybody like elsewhere making good short form educational content. So I thought this isn't the place for me. And then I think just as an experiment, like a year later, and this is like a year ago that I kind of like started ish. I guess it's probably only been like 9-ish months. Like 9 months ago ish, I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's try making videos in a new format. My old videos aren't doing too well on different platforms, like the platforms that I was doing well on in the past. Let's try some new stuff. Let's try posting new things on YouTube, new things on Instagram, new things on TikTok, and we'll see what works. And I didn't think it was going to work on TikTok at all. I thought TikTok was just like the first place that I was going to post stuff, and then I was going to post those short form videos to LinkedIn and Instagram, and they would do well there. And then on like my 10th-ish video, 15th-ish video, one of them did really well. And I was like, oh, shoot. And so I put a little bit more effort into it. And another one did really, really well. And that kind of kept going until the point where I think I had like 7,000 followers after a couple of really like decently big videos. They had like, I don't know, like 50,000 views, which was really, really exciting for me at the time. And then somebody reached out to me and they were like, hey, could we pay you to put something in one of your videos? And I was like, sure. And at that point, I was already monetizing after only a few months of experimenting. So I knew there was a lot of potential there. So I kept going with it. But the only reason that I kept going with it at that point was because I got traction, right? So I know my advice is like, you got to stick with it. I did not stick with it. I posted one video, it didn't do well. And I was like, this is stupid. And I quit for a year. So it just, I went back into it as an experiment because I started to come up with ideas of how I could make 60-second educational content interesting, engaging, and fun for me to make. And once I had those ideas, I was like, I might as well try it. And I did, and it worked out great.